Do you know you can hear the voice of SpongeBob in TMNT, or that the series is linked with other famous shows like Dragon Ball, The Loud House, and even Avatar: The Legend of Korra? Here are 25 secrets you definitely missed in the Ninja Turtle series. Like, did you know Mikey's voice actor snuck himself into the series? We can see his name, Sipes, written on a surfboard hung on the wall in Mikey's room. And he even went a step further by showing his face in this scene right here. Have you ever wondered where the Shredder got his name from? The creator didn't have a name for the villain of the series, then he went to a kitchen and saw a Shredder and decided to name him after it. That's pretty cool, right? But something even cooler is the fact that the voice actor of Raphael in the 1987 series later came back to voice Donnie. The next secret is so well hidden that nobody knows about it. We see the rooms of Mikey, Raph, and Donnie, but Leo's room is never shown and remains a mystery to this day. Another shocking secret is that less than 1% of you have actually subscribed. Please subscribe and like the video if you love the Ninja Turtles. Moving on, did you know you can hear the voice of SpongeBob in TMNT? Tom Kenny, the actor of SpongeBob, voices the mutant chimpanzee Dr. Rockwell. Talking of Dr. Rockwell, his design was inspired by DC Comics villain Gorilla Grodd, indicated from the similar metal helmet design and even his telepathic abilities. Something not as known, however, is the fact that Cowabunga wasn't scripted. It was actually improvised by Mikey's voice actor Townsend Coleman. Talking of catchphrases, Leo's the only turtle who doesn't say Booyakasha. He does it in a group, but never on his own. The TMNT series is so big that it set a world record. At the time of its finale, the 1987 TMNT series was the longest running animated show in American history. Another astonishing fact is that the Ninja Turtles franchise is worth over $7 billion. And most of that is held in toys and action figures. I'm now giving you 3 seconds to guess who's the most talented turtle. 1, 2, it's Mikey. Did you get it correct? Tell me who you thought down in the comments below. Have you ever noticed the hidden secret in the Pulverizer's costume is that it's actually designed after the 1987 Ninja Turtle characters? The next point is so secret that most fans don't know about it. Do you know the real name of Casey Jones? His real name is actually Arnold Bernede Jones. Did you know the creator draws a ton of inspiration from the real world? One example of this is Hun. His design was heavily inspired by famous actor Bruce Lee, starting with his appearance, with his hairstyle and sunglasses, and then even his fighting style. But this isn't the only time the creator drew inspiration, because the Purple Dragons are also a reference to a real-life gang that existed in Los Angeles, California. I mentioned earlier that Raph's actor came back to voice Donnie, but did you know this wasn't the only time this happened? Because April's actor from the 1987 series came back to voice April's mother in the 2012 series. That's pretty crazy. Something even crazier is the fact that other popular shows have been referenced in the Ninja Turtle series. Let's look at Dragon Ball, for example. When April unleashes her full power, her hairstyle rises up, forming a Super Saiyan hairstyle, which is the same hairstyle worn by Dragon Ball characters. Now that's a cool reference. But not as cool as when the show referenced Astro Boy, a popular Japanese manga series. The guns on the backside of the Krangbots were inspired by the ones from Astro Boy. But there are also multiple instances where the Ninja Turtles have been featured outside the series. Did you know the Ninja Turtles made an appearance in The Loud House? The 4 actors of the Turtles also voiced 4 of Lincoln's brothers in The Loud House. Avatar: The Legend of Korra is another show I bet you didn't know is linked to the TMNT series. Zelda Williams, the actor of Kuvira from The Legend of Korra, voiced Raph's girlfriend Mona Lisa. If you didn't already know, Michelangelo once turned human in the 1987 series after eating anti-mutagenic cookies. He looked like this. The effects were temporary, however, because the mutagen was unstable. And that brings us to why the Turtles were given their specific weapons. Master Splinter gave each of them weapons that reflected their personality. Starting with Leo, he's the boldest and most peaceful. So he was given katana, which are very lethal weapons, to teach him to show offense only when needed. Whereas Mikey's clumsy and easily distracted, he was given nunchucks, which are hard to use and master to teach him focus. On the other hand, Donatello's very ingenuitive and knowledgeable, so he got a basic stick to teach him to solve his problems without relying on fancy technology. And then finally, Raph. Being the most headed turtle, he was given the Sai, which are mainly used for defense to teach him to solve problems without violence. The next secret isn't really a secret, but is still interesting to look at. It's how the Ninja Turtles look without their masks. Here's how Mikey looks without his. This is Leo without it as well. Donnie looks like this, and we even caught a small glimpse of Raph in this scene right here. Additionally, this is how they look in the 1987 series. If you want more secrets, here's a video. Click it.